Greetings and God bless. I just wanted to share a little experience I've had at a international hostel. So it's July, and there's, I think, a large French contingent of folks here, maybe a bunch of students, and then just different people from France, different adults. And it has been a revelation because the French are just known to be, I don't know, or like the stereotype is that they're they've got manners, and what I have found is, yes, some are friendly, gracious, and polite, but there's some like really ghastly people, and that's just people. And like Americans get this really bad rap, especially in France. It's just my understanding, the stereotype that French people really dislike American tourists. But having been around these French tourists for, off and on a week, or so like a little under a week, so today I was cutting my watermelon, so I had my big old I mean, not big, but quarter of a watermelon chopped up, with a little knife on the cutting board. And this French lady takes my knife and starts using it on her meat package that she's trying to take apart. And then another lady, French lady, takes my dirty thing and she's wiping her hands with it. It was like unreal. Okay, so like, Americans don't generally wear dirty hands. Okay, so it was like an interesting culture. Like, and then when I said this is mine, um, the lady who used my napkin said, "Oh, I thought it was mine." I'm like, "So that watermelon, you thought that watermelon was yours? Very strange." And I think it's just somebody just lying and stuff. But it was just such an interesting experience that no culture has the market on polite society. And I think people are just like traveling, they're tired, they're hungry, they're stressed. So that's traveling. So yeah, human beings can be rude, uh, and whether it's French and whether it's American. So I thought this was just an interesting uh, experience that I wanted to share. And this is a wake up call for French people. Like, learn some manners. Don't take other people's utensils and their used napkins and say that you thought it was yours. Like, that's just so bizarre. Um, and maybe say hello. If you're in America, you're in America. Say hello. If you're in a hotel or hostel or whatever. um you know uh like, that's part of being gracious, like, uh and that's part of being in good society, in my opinion. And also, just for everybody, if there's somebody who's cleaning your space, or cleaning the hallway, like, say hello to the housekeeping staff. Like, be polite. In France, it's my understanding that you don't go to a boulangerie and say, "I want a baguette." You say hello, right? So French people, practice what you preach, practice what you expect here in the United States, because we're human beings too. And certainly, like, uh you know like, just, and I don't know if French people just take other people's utensils regularly, take other people's used napkins regularly. Maybe that's a cultural thing. Maybe that was just a one-time unique experience I got to have. But French people, when you're in America, don't take other people's things off of their plate or whatever. So, who thought one would ever have to say that? But especially after this whole, like, fear mongering about germs and stuff like that. That's what just boggles my mind. Is somebody took my like knife that had wet watermelon stuff on it, and somebody used my like wet napkin, and they weren't like worried. Like, God bless them. So, anyways, that's my little report from the international travel scene here in New York City. God bless.